Yo, guys, these are the trenches. There's nothing easy about this, online business thing. You really have to put yourself out there consistently. And I think the only thing I can say is that, unfortunately, there's no guarantee in the outcome or the timeline that you might want for certain things to happen. Like me, I dream one day of becoming a millionaire. I'm not afraid to admit that. And I don't understand why a lot of people are afraid to say that to themselves, because it's crazy. Imagine me saying this has no limit, or there's no cap, right? And I didn't die. Like right now, I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a billionaire. You see, so you need to understand that the first or the biggest wall that you're going to face is actually going to come from within you and your head. I remember I was speaking to one of my peers and I asked them, okay, what's your dream car? And they said, well, my dream car is a Mercedes C-Class. And I was like, really? Like, you don't want to get anything better? Like maybe a G-Wagon, a Bugatti, a Ferrari, a Porsche. And you know what they said? They said what most people said. Well, I like it because it's realistic. Now, me being me, I didn't judge them. But I realized in that moment how screwed my friend was, because they saw themselves as the 99% and not the 1%. And in that moment, I realized that this is how the average human being lives their life and is operating. And it's such a sad thing to see. And when I asked them again, after explaining or further explaining that, no, forget about being realistic, just say whatever you want, that's when they opened up and said, oh yeah, I want to own a Lamborghini Urus one day. And I asked them, so why didn't you say that the first time? And for the first time in their life, they started thinking hard to themselves and they were like, oh dang, there's actually no cap in how far I can think for myself or how far I can see myself in the next few years. Because one thing I wanted them to realize is that the way you think of yourself today and tomorrow will determine just how much effort you put into the life that you're living. Because I promise you, if your dream car, and I'm not judging, there's nothing wrong with it, but if your dream car is simply a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, then you're going to put Mercedes-Benz C-Class effort, and your chances of even getting that car are even lowered. However, if your dream car is a Ferrari SF90, and you instead don't dream about getting the SF90, but go even bigger and go for a Bugatti Chiron, the thing that happens is when you aim for the moon, the worst case scenario is that 9 times out of 10, you land in the stars. So I'm here to just encourage every single person that there's no reason for you to stop dreaming as wild as you possibly can, because that's the thing. It's a dream for a reason. It's not supposed to be realistic. So stop looking down on yourselves. I don't know how this system or the world has managed to convince every other person that they're not worth, or they're not worthy or deserving of this extravagant lifestyle that they can simply just go out and give themselves. But listen, if you're going to be that person, that's fine. But I know for a fact that I'm not that person, and I would rather literally die in the process of trying to become the greatest version of myself, because I know I'm nowhere near it.